is your surname.
Yes, sir.
And your main name is?
T Thanglien Go Hoke, where T stands for Telsing.
Okay. So what's the meaning of Thang Lien Gu?
It is a big treasure, sir.
Big treasure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This means you are a big treasure to the state of Manipur or to India?
Basically to my family and then Manipur and in a general to the country, sir.
To the country. Okay,
Yes, sir.
very nice. So, you are from Manipur?
Yes, sir, I'm from Manipur.
Acha, name the states adjoining Manipur.
To the north of Manipur, it is Nagaland,
Okay.
and to the south of Manipur it is Mizoram, and west of Manipur adjoining state is Assam, and to the east is Myanmar, an international border, sir.
But I have asked only Indian states. So,
Okay, sorry, sir.
so you were born in the year 1996.
Yes, sir.
Any important events in that year
Indeed.
which you remember in your birth year?
Sorry, sir, I don't.
Okay. Do you know about Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, late Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee?
Yes, sir, I do.
He became the Prime Minister of India in that very year only.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Acha, who was Don Bosco?
Don Bosco, it's a school name.
What's the school name? Why?
It is a Catholic school, sir, and it's been running since 1956 in the state of Manipur, and it has branches in Manipur too from different districts.
It's a Catholic.
It's a Catholic school,
Okay.
sir.
And you are also a Christian?
Yes, sir. I'm
So you follow Catholic Christianity or
Protestant, sir.
Protestant?
Yes, sir.
So you are a Protestant Christian. But
Yes,
you
sir.
studied in a Catholic school.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the difference between Catholic and Protestant?
So the main basically difference between the Catholic and the Protestant is that the Catholic in some way believe the child baptism, where in Protestant we don't believe in child baptism. Rather we believe after some years, around 15 or 16 years, when a person could differentiate what is right or wrong.
Okay.
At that point we go for baptism. And the Catholic basically believe to the Mother Mary, and they believe that for suppose if asking for
Which is more logical? Which is more logical, rational? Either Roman Catholic or Protestant?
so it's a two different viewpoint. From our Protestant view, it's more logical from our point, but when we ask for from the Catholic, their viewpoints too stands valid. So
Acha, for what Chura Chandpur is famous?
yes, sir, Chandpur is famous for its diversities without any communication barrier. There are around 14 tribes with different dialects, but we don't have any communication barrier. And zoologically, the Khuga Dam, which was built since 1980s, it is one of the resort centers in Manipur. And besides, there is also called a Tonglon Cave, which was recently popularly discovered during this lockdown period, sir. People were exploring and they come to find out that there was a waterfall in the Tonglon Cave. And
Nice.
yes, sir.
Have you heard of Kibul Lamjao?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, it is the only national floating park in the world. And over there are endemic species like Sangai, which are scientifically named
So why it is known as floating?
Well, sir, there is a vegetation called Phumdi. Phumdi. It floats on the river, on the lake. So it gives the buoyancies between the
Okay.
waters and the Phumdi. So there is a buoyancy, sir.
Achha, that's why it is known as floating national park.
Yes, sir.
Achha, it's national park.
Yes, sir. It's a national park.
What is the difference between a national park and a sanctuary?
Okay, sir. So when it comes to
Wildlife sanctuary and national park, difference between?
okay, sir.
Okay.
So when it comes to a wildlife sanctuary, it is more broader in terms, and when it comes to national park, it is more specific to some species. For example, like for the Kebul Lamjao National Park, it is more special for the Sangai. And when it comes to a wildlife sanctuary, it hosts many other animals too and protect.
Any prominent pass in your state? Passes that are in the mountain region.
Okay. No, sir, there is no popular
Have you
pass.
heard about Tuju Pass?
Tuju, no, sir, I'm not aware. Sir.
Okay, so go through it. Okay.
Tuju.
Tuju Pass is
Okay,
in
sir.
your state of Manipur only.
Okay, sir.
And it is a route that connects Manipur, Imphal
Yes,
to
sir.
Myanmar.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir, I will go
You
to.
should know about this.
Okay, thank you,
Tuju
chef.
is a prominent pass.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So your father was in electricity department?
Yes, sir, he was in
In the state
electric.
of Manipur?
Yes, sir, Manipur State Electricity.
Okay. So what's the condition of electricity right now in the state of Manipur?
So it is painfully. It is very.
Painfully?
It is very painful to say that the Manipur, with having a very potentials in electricity generations, but it couldn't generate to the potential level
Why?
because of some infrastructure problem, I would say, sir. Especially when it comes to our district, Chanpur district, there is a dam called a Khuga Dam, which was constructed 30 years back.
Okay.
But it couldn't generate to the much potential it used to be, sir. But basically, for the power generations of Manipur, it is according to the 2018 and 19 data, it says that 217 megawatt could be generated from this dam.
When Manipuri
Yes,
was
sir.
included in the 8th schedule of our Indian Constitution?
Sorry, sir, I'm not exact today.
You are reviewing the Constitutional Amendment Act?
Yes, sir, I do.
Wow. Then tell me.
Const-
Tell me the Constitutional Amendment Act. What was the Constitutional Amendment Act?
Yes, sir.
According to which Manipuri was included in our the 8th schedule of our Constitution?
Okay, sir. Sir, the constitutional amendment according to Indian constitutions was given in the provisions of Article 368.
No, I am not asking about that.
Okay,
I am
sir.
asking what was the number of that Constitutional Amendment Act under which Manipuri was
Okay, sir.
included in the 8th schedule of our Indian Constitution.
Okay,
in
sir.
the 8th schedule, the languages that have been included in our Constitution have been listed there.
Okay, sir.
And Manipuri is also inserted in our that schedule,
Okay, sir.
8th schedule. Okay, along
Yes,
with
sir.
Konkani and Nepali. Konkani,
Okay, sir.
Nepali and Manipuri, they all were included in our Constitution
Okay, sir.
under the 71st Amendment Act. Okay.
Okay,
So you
sir.
should remember that also. You should know that.
Okay, sir.
Because
Thank you,
you
sir.
are from Manipur and you should know such things.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So your hobby is playing
Football. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Basic.
So have you heard about Vaichung Bhutia?
Baichung Bhutia. Yes, sir.
Who is the present national captain of our Indian football team?
Sir, Sunil Chetri is the
Sunil
president.
Shetty.
Yes, sir.
So which state he belongs to?
He belongs to Sikkim, sir.
Sikkim.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vaichung Bhutia is also from Sikkim?
Yes, sir. He is from Sikkim.
So why both these national players are from Sikkim only? Why not from Manipur?
Sir, the potentials in Manipur there is to a captain. When it comes to Indian women team, the present women team she is from Manipur, called the present women Indian captain team,
What is her name?
Loitongbam Aslata Devi, sir.
Okay, Asalata Devi.
Yes, sir. And basically, I would say, sir, in Sikkim, their patience or their ability to be kept leaders is more to the
In
people.
comparison to Manipur.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Basically, due to the infrastructure in Manipur, there are a lot of insider games even in sports, sir. The fact that the corruption is still there even in the sports, So
And one of your hobbies is listening to music.
yes, sir, I do.
What kind of music do you listen?
So I do prefer the country music, sir.
Country music.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So any musician from there?
Yes, sir. I would list John Denver, Kenny Roger,
Okay.
Dolly Parton, and from our local country
Who is
singer.
the governor of Manipur?
Sir, Dr. Nesma Heptullah is the president.
Dr. Nazma Heptullah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who is the chief minister of Manipur?
Sri N. Biren Singh, sir.
N. Biren Singh.
N. Biren Singh, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Very nice.
From Lingyo.
Yes, sir.
You are from Manipur.
Yes, sir.
Recently, Mohan Bagan was in news.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Sir, they were handed over the trophy of 2000, the last sessions of the I-League trophy, sir. The I-League trophy was handed.
I am asking about world level.
World level. I'm not aware, sir. Sorry. At
No.
world level. Yes, sir.
Where is Indian government establishing a game?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Acha, why the Manipur
Yes, sir.
is named such as Manipur?
Manipur. I'm sorry, sir. I couldn't.
Why? You are from Manipur,
Yes, sir.
so you should have known, na?
Okay, sir. I will look. I
Acha,
will
why
go.
you have graduated from lovely university, lovely professional
Okay, sir.
university,
Yes.
Punjab?
So it's been a dream for me during my high school to study in Punjab, whether LPU or any college during. So, like fortunately, my moms and my brother sent me to lovely professional universities, and which I really do well in that.
Acha, and you
So,
enjoyed that tenure there?
yes, sir. I really do. I have a lot of friends.
Acha, for what Phagwara is famous?
So I could say Phagwara is famous for the lovely professional university.
Only lovely professional university, or anything else?
So far, only
Such
that.
as cloth industry.
I'm.
Phagwara is famous for cotton mills.
Cotton mills. Okay, sir. I'm not aware of that, sir. Thank you for
Okay.
correcting.
And what is the meaning of Imphal?
In fall,
Meaning of Imphal, your capital.
sir, could I guess?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I believe that it means a valley.
Avail.
Yes, sir.
Acha. So what? Avail what?
A valley in the. Okay, sir. I'll go for the valley.
Your subject is political system, Indian political system.
Yes, sir. Those are my electives, sir.
What do you think about Indian political system? This is corrupt or non-corrupt?
Okay, sir. So I would say that Indian political systems it's basically depend on a number system. Since the greater number in the parliament, they enjoy many rights and many powers and authorities. So in a way that there will be a corruptions in every country, sir, I do believe, but the way in India, it's the more we focus on transparency, sir, I do hope a better prospect for India in the coming days, sir.
Okay. Your first preference is CISF.
Yes, sir.
What is motto of CISF
Protections and security is the motto of CISF, sir.
and BSF?
BSF, duty unto that is the motto of BSF, sir.
What is difference between BSF and Assam Rifles?
Okay. So BSF comes under the Home Ministry, be it the operational or the administrative. But when it comes to the Assam Rifles, they are under the paramilitary force, and they are under the operational comes under the Ministry of Defense, whereas the administrative comes under the Ministry of Home Affairs, sir. And their areas or jurisdictions are totally different, and their mandates are also totally different, sir. When it comes to Assam Rifles, they are mandated to guard and protect the internal security of the Northeast, basically. And when it comes for border security force, they are mandated to guard the Indo-Pakistan border line, sir.
And in Indo-Bangladesh.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What is actual name, real name of MC Mary Kom?
Mangte Chungneyang Mary Kom, sir.
He is parliament member of parliament.
Yes, sir. She is a Rajya Sabha member.
What do you think about fundamental rights?
Oh, well, sir, fundamental rights in India do, I believe it is one of the basic structures in our Indian constitutions, and it really plays a major role in the governing system of our of our country, sir.
If disputed between fundamental rights and fundamental duties.
Okay, sir. So when it comes to fundamental duties, it is basically it gives more positive for the government in the sense that citizens are bound or something like should have to follow the fundamental duties to work out. Whereas when it comes to a fundamental rights, it is the negation for the state government or the government, where they have to protect and they have to keep the citizens and give the citizens the say fundamental rights to the citizen. So it is a positive side for the citizens, whereas the negative side for the state when it comes to fundamental rights.
Who was Kesanand Bharti? Recently he died.
Yes. So I'm not actually aware about him, but it is a case wherein the basic structures has been come into existence because of the case of Kesavananda Bharti case. Yes, sir.
Okay. What is chicken neck?
Chicken neck. Okay, sir. So chicken neck is the 32 kilometers corridors that connect the mainland India and the northeastern. It is around the Siliguri down to the Siliguri corridor, sir.
Kaladan multi-project.
Yes, sir. Sir, Kaladan multi-project, it is a multi-project, a sea link between the Calcutta, India to Myanmar. It will go through Calcutta and then it will connect to the Situi port in Myanmar, and then it will come up to the Mizoram, sir. This is the project.
Why this is very important for Northeast?
Yes. So it is one of the most important, I would say, when it comes to a sea link. After the partitions of India, this will be the first sea connections between the northeast and the mainland India, sir.
Okay. Suppose that
Yes, sir.
you are AC,
Yes, sir.
your one subordinate, lady subordinate,
Yes, sir.
one date with you. She is very beautiful.
Yes, sir.
You are going or not?
So with these present situations, I think.
No, you are. Suppose you are a assistant commandant.
Okay, sir. Well, I will go for it, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir. I will.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.